What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV, giving my instant match reaction to West Ham versus Crystal Palace. Now, I've just watched this on a stream. I'm going out tonight, my dad's 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. I'm just about to get ready for that. But West Ham have just drawn 1-1 with Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Now, initially, you'd say it was a decent result because at the second half, especially, Palace had a lot of the ball. They had a lot of chances. We played very well first half, created our own chances. We got a penalty in the 30th minute with, I think it was Antonio, who knocked it past the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper got caught in no man's land. Blatant penalty. Nobes dispatched that. And then Crystal Palace, from then, really on the balance of things, really dominated the proceedings. But we was excellent defensively. I think Ogbonna and Diop were excellent throughout. I thought Frederick struggled in the end with Zaha, especially the second half. And I think Zabaleta coming on, sort of nullified the threat of Zaha in the end. I think he was getting a bit of a torrid time over there. Ryan Fredericks, he was struggling with him in the end. His next player, Wilfried Zaha, no matter what you think of the man, as a football player, he's excellent. Should he have been playing today? That will be in for debate again. He scored the equaliser, a massive deflection. Fabianski today was excellent. But a big talking point this week will be, again, was West Ham let down by a refereeing decision? Now, saying that, I think Craig Paulson had a magnificent game up to that point and beyond that point, to be quite honest with you. I think this was the only mistake he really made in the game. I think he let the game flow nicely. I think he was very fair for both teams. I also thought it was an excellent game of football. I think West Ham played well first half. You've got to give it to Palace. They was excellent, especially the second half. I thought both teams were going at each other. We never really had a lot of possession. Second half was really camped in our area. Zaha was excellent. Batshuayi came on. When Max Meyer came on, it really was starting to make me a little bit nervous, because he started to boss proceedings in the middle. But Milivojevic, I think his name is. I'm not great with names of players of other teams, especially when they're quite difficult. But he put a tackle in on Noble. We'd already been booked. And to be fair, it was a second yellow. And as I said before, that's no slight on Craig Paulson. I think he had an excellent game refereeing the game. He let the game flow. He was very fair. But he should have seen a second yellow for that. And I think, on reflection, because what initially happened was he put the tackle in on Nobes. Nobes went down. I think if he'd have blown up for a free kick there, I think he would have shown him the yellow. About a minute and a half passed by because West Ham had possession, and I think that gave the referee time to have a little think about it, maybe forget about what just went on. And I think he was a very lucky boy to stay on the pitch. That being said, Palace were excellent. West Ham were excellent first half. Palace were excellent throughout. They had a plethora of chances. As I said, Benteke missed one. Zaha missed one. Batshuayi missed one. The chance of the game, and probably one of the misses of the season, was got to go to MacArthur, who went through on goal one-on-one all the time in the world. He had someone square to him. I think it was Zaha square to him, and he went for a near post finish and fluffed his lines completely. But as I said, everything else, Fabianski stood up to brilliantly. The defence were brilliant today. Unlucky, in reflection, not to get the 3 points, but it is what it is. You have to take it and as it comes. But it will dominate headlines, I'm afraid. That's the second time in a week where a refereeing decision has let us down and possibly cost us the points. Arnautovic come on after 60 minutes. To be fair to him, we wasn't having a lot of ball at the time, and we didn't have a lot of ball in their half after that either. So there was not really much he could do, but what he did do wasn't great, to be quite honest with you. He's got a lot of making up to do with the fans. He still looks a bit disinterested. I think Antonio was excellent. I think Anderson was excellent at times. The second half didn't get much of the ball, but it is what it is. It's a point. We move on now to Fulham at home, and then we've got a big game against City away. Another good performance by the boys, and they'll take a little bit of confidence out of that and probably be a bit gutted about the refereeing decision. But it is what it is. 1-1 at the end of the game at Selhurst Park. Thanks very much for listening. Go and listen to all the fan cams that are coming up right now. I'm sure they're filming them as I speak. So yeah, one thing left to say. I can't do two hands because I'm holding a thing. Come on, you irons.